Chosen one, listen to me very carefully, because what I'm about to tell you is not a coincidence. This message is divine. God Himself sent you here. You didn't stumble on this video by chance. The Spirit of the living God led you here because something massive is about to break loose in your life. God said, prepare for tomorrow morning. Yes, you heard that right. Tomorrow morning, something is about to drop in your spirit. Something so powerful that it will shake everything around you. This is not an ordinary word. This is a prophetic bombshell. Heaven is about to interrupt your routine. Chosen one, the delay is over. The waiting season is ending. God is moving overnight. And by the time the sun rises, something in your atmosphere will have shifted. You'll wake up to confirmation, breakthrough, or a divine revelation that will make sense of everything you've been through. But hear me, you must prepare. You must be awake in the Spirit. Do not sleep through this move of God. Don't scroll past this. Don't take this lightly. Heaven has set an appointment with you for tomorrow morning, and your obedience right now determines what you will receive when that moment arrives. Before we dive into this life-changing message, take a moment to pause this video and do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 95,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 99. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this video. Chosen one, if you feel something stirring in your spirit right now, it's because this message is for you. God is calling you to attention. The next few moments could change everything, so don't click away, don't get distracted, because if you make it to the end of this word, your life and your morning will never be the same. Now, let's get into it. Tomorrow is not just another sunrise. It is a divine appointment carefully orchestrated by God Himself. You, the chosen one, have been handpicked for this moment. This sacred intersection where heaven and earth collide to birth a new chapter in your life. Think about the countless days and nights you've spent yearning for change, praying in silence and holding on to hope when the world seemed indifferent. God has heard every tear, felt every ache, and now He is declaring that the wait is over. The time to prepare is now. This preparation is more than mental readiness. It's a profound spiritual alignment. It calls for you to strip away every doubt, every flicker of fear that has dimmed your light. God is inviting you to stand in bold faith, to ready your heart and soul to receive a blessing so overwhelming it will defy every expectation you once held. Imagine a seed that has waited through harsh winters, finally cracking open to reveal a vibrant bloom. The same is happening within you right now. This is your season of blooming. Remember, God does not call the perfect. He calls the willing. Your imperfections, your scars, your struggles, they have not disqualified you. Instead, they have prepared you. You are ready. Tonight, as the stars glow quietly in the sky, your spiritual preparation will begin. The divine message is clear. Prepare your heart, body, and mind, because tomorrow morning everything changes. Imagine a spiritual bombshell, an explosive force so powerful that it shatters the chains of limitation, fear, and stagnation in your life. This isn't just a metaphor. It's the exact divine intervention God is about to release upon you. It is a powerful, life-altering event designed not to harm but to liberate you. Think of it as a divine earthquake shaking the foundations of your current reality to make room for something unimaginably greater. This bombshell will ignite a transformation so profound that your life will never be the same again. Such spiritual awakenings are recorded throughout history, in the lives of those who dared to believe in the impossible. Recall the story of David, a shepherd boy who rose to become a king because God's favor exploded into his life at the perfect moment. Or consider Esther, who was placed in a palace to become a queen and a savior of her people. Your bombshell is your personal divine moment, a breakthrough tailored uniquely for you, a signal that your time to rise has arrived. This transformation is not merely external success, it's a rebirth of your soul. The spiritual bombshell will awaken hidden gifts, ignite your passion for purpose, and shower you with blessings and favor that will ripple out into every area of your life. You will not only witness miracles, you will become a living miracle, a beacon of God's unstoppable power and love. The early hours of tomorrow morning hold a sacred power, a divine threshold where heaven's energy will pour into the earth with unstoppable force. God is calling you to wake early and position yourself at the very edge of this spiritual awakening. This shaking is not about destruction, but about renewal. It is the sacred shaking of old mindsets, old fears and old limitations falling away like autumn leaves, clearing the path for new growth and blessings. This spiritual earthquake will ripple through every part of your life. The relationships that once felt stagnant will awaken. The opportunities that seemed distant will suddenly appear right in front of you. The burdens you carried will lift as your spirit rises on wings of divine favor. This shaking will realign your entire existence with God's will, opening doors that have been locked for years, and releasing blessings that you have long waited for. Many ancient traditions speak of the power of dawn, the moment where prayer and meditation are most potent, and where the spirit is most receptive to divine revelation. When you wake early tomorrow, you are joining a sacred army of believers who have used these quiet hours to change the course of their lives. You are not waking early by chance, but by divine command, a command that will usher in your greatest season yet. Tomorrow morning, the alarm clock won't be the only thing waking you up. God Himself will stir your spirit, igniting a fire deep within your soul that will awaken you to a higher level of purpose and power. This is not a gentle nudge, but a divine activation, a spiritual ignition that will catapult you from ordinary existence into an extraordinary realm of favor and anointing. Your whole being will feel alive, buzzing with a supernatural energy that cannot be ignored or contained. This awakening is a call to action. It is the moment where everything you have endured, the waiting, the praying, the hoping, culminates into a burst of divine power. Your spiritual senses will sharpen like never before. You will feel God's presence with such clarity that doubts and fears will dissipate like morning mist. You will become deeply aware of your calling and giftedness, ready to step fully into the destiny that has been prepared for you from the foundation of the world. This activation will not only change you internally, but will radiate outward, transforming your environment and touching those around you. Imagine the energy you bring being so potent that your family, friends, and even strangers feel lifted, encouraged, and drawn toward your light. God is preparing to awaken a force in you that will inspire and ignite the world around you. Tonight's preparation is not to be underestimated. It is the sacred groundwork upon which your entire breakthrough rests. Spiritual preparation requires you to pause, breathe deeply, and intentionally position yourself in alignment with what God is about to do. It is about quieting the noise of the world and tuning your heart to the whisper of the Holy Spirit. This is a divine invitation to get still, focus your mind, and open your soul wide enough to receive the unimaginable. Preparation means surrender, giving up control, and stepping fully into trust. It means letting go of every worry, every fear that tries to anchor you to the past or paralyze you with uncertainty. Picture a river waiting to burst through a dam. Your preparation is the moment the gates open, allowing blessings, revelations, and power to flood your life. Without this readiness, the flood may come, but you might not be positioned to fully embrace its fullness. You can prepare through simple acts of faith, prayer, meditation, reading scriptures, or even writing down what you believe God is telling you. Drink water to cleanse your body. Rest your mind from distractions, and surround yourself with words and music that lift your spirit. The more intentional and focused you are tonight, the stronger your foundation will be for the glory that awaits you at dawn. There is a heavy weight that comes from waiting, isn't there? That tension of not knowing, the exhaustion of hoping without seeing, the fear that the breakthrough might never come. It's all been real. But here's the divine truth. You've waited long enough. God is actively removing every obstacle, dismantling every chain that has held you back. The spiritual forces that have been working in the background are preparing a clear, open road ahead of you. This clearing may not always feel comfortable. Sometimes God's way of making space is through shaking things loose in your life. Relationships that no longer serve you, habits that dim your light, thoughts that cloud your vision. But remember, pruning is necessary for growth. Just as a gardener cuts back branches to encourage fruitfulness, God is pruning your life to prepare you for a season overflowing with blessings. This is your moment to embrace hope like never before. The fog is lifting, the clouds are parting, and clarity is dawning. You are about to walk into a new chapter where every step forward is marked by favor, every decision guided by divine wisdom. The path is being cleared, and all that remains is for you to walk boldly forward. Tonight, the air itself will carry a sacred vibration, one that will ripple through your soul and awaken the divine within. This night is far from ordinary. It is a holy space consecrated by God's promise and power. The atmosphere is charged with spiritual significance, inviting you to step into your highest potential by fully embracing the preparation. God is calling you to create an environment that honors this sacred time. Find a quiet place where distractions fade away and your heart can be fully present. Light a candle or incense if it helps you focus. Play gentle worship music or simply sit in silence and invite God's presence to envelop you. Let your heart open like a flower to the nourishing sunlight of divine grace. Don't let this night slip away as if it's just another evening. This is a spiritual crossroads, the moment before the dawn where everything shifts. Embracing this preparation with intention and reverence will make the difference between receiving a glimpse of blessing and fully stepping into the explosion of God's goodness. Tonight is your spiritual launchpad. Use it well. Tonight, as the world drifts into sleep, you are called to stay awake, not just physically, but spiritually alert and vibrant. This wakefulness is a sacred discipline, a deliberate act of positioning yourself to receive the surge of energy God is pouring out. It's more than just resisting tiredness. It's about cultivating an atmosphere within your soul that welcomes divine power and breakthrough. Imagine your spirit like a beacon of light standing tall in the dark. The longer you stay awake, the brighter that light shines. It's in these quiet hours that heaven often speaks the loudest, when angels gather and prayers rise like incense. Your willingness to stay awake becomes a declaration that you are ready to embrace the transformation God is bringing. The spiritual energy that will surge within you. Tonight is the spark that ignites your destiny tomorrow. Many great spiritual leaders and mystics throughout history have recognized the power of nighttime vigilance. The hours when most are asleep are when breakthroughs are birthed. Your wakefulness tonight will make you a participant in this sacred tradition, a living example of faith that refuses to give up, and a soul hungry for the divine. Preparation isn't just spiritual, it's physical and emotional too. Hydrating your body is a powerful symbol and practical act of readiness. Water cleanses, refreshes, and renews. As you drink a glass of water tonight, do so with intention. Visualize it washing away fatigue, doubt, and any spiritual dryness. See your reflection in the water and speak words of gratitude and faith over yourself. This simple ritual will align your mind, body, and spirit in perfect harmony for what's coming. Reflection is another critical piece of this ritual. Take time to meditate on your journey, the trials you have faced, the victories you have won, and the lessons that have shaped you. Let gratitude fill your heart, because even in the waiting, God has been working behind the scenes. Thank Him for His faithfulness, His unseen hand, and the promise of new beginnings. This reflection will open your heart and make you receptive to the divine message and power about to be released. The combination of hydration and reflection tonight is more than self-care. It's a sacred practice that prepares your entire being for transformation. It roots you in the present moment while opening you up to the limitless possibilities of tomorrow. As you embrace this ritual, you declare readiness, not just to receive, but to become the person God has called you to be. Words have power, especially when spoken with faith and intention. Tonight, as part of your preparation, set your heart and mind on the truth of God's promises. Speak aloud your gratitude for all that has been, and affirm your readiness for all that will. Come. Use this moment to remind yourself who you are in God's eyes. Chosen, beloved, and destined for greatness. Repeat affirmations like, I am ready to receive God's blessings. My path is being cleared. Divine favor surrounds me. Or, I step boldly into my destiny. Let these words echo in your mind and soul, creating a shield of faith that protects you from doubt and fear. The power of spoken word is biblical. Through creation, God spoke worlds into existence. You too are participating in that creative act when you declare your faith. Setting this intention isn't a one-time act. It's a continual spiritual practice that builds momentum and keeps your heart aligned with God's purpose. Tonight, as you speak these words over yourself, you are planting seeds of hope and expectancy. You are preparing a fertile ground for the miracles, opportunities, and breakthroughs that will spring forth tomorrow morning. God's instructions are clear. Sleep between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. only. This is not arbitrary. It is divinely appointed rest, a sacred window where your body and spirit rejuvenate in perfect timing with heaven's plan. The rest you get during these hours will be deep and transformative, but it is limited to prepare you to awaken fully charged and ready for the shift that awaits. Think of this time as a spiritual reset, God's way of refreshing your inner fire and preparing you to rise in power. Even if your body feels tired, trust that your spirit will be awakened by a force greater than your physical senses. God will stir you awake, a divine alarm clock that cannot be silenced by any earthly means. Your spiritual ignition will override natural sleep patterns, red-eyeing you for the moment your destiny breaks forth. This divine wake-up call won't just affect you. It will ripple out to everyone who shares your space. Your energy will overflow, impacting family, friends, and anyone nearby. They will feel the shift as a wave of peace, power, and joy floods the atmosphere. You are not waking up alone. You are waking up a new realm of blessing and spiritual power. When God ignites the spiritual energy within you, it's not contained or limited to just your own experience. It becomes a powerful force field that radiates outwards. Your transformation will be felt by everyone in your environment. The energy you carry will shift atmospheres, uplift spirits, and inspire those who come near. People will be drawn to your light without fully understanding why. Because your spiritual awakening carries a magnetic force that cannot be ignored. This is the moment where your presence becomes a blessing. Family members who have struggled in silence will find comfort in your newfound peace. Friends burdened by doubt will sense hope in your words and demeanor. Even strangers will feel the ripple effects of your spiritual breakthrough as you move confidently in God's favor. Your energy becomes a catalyst for change, awakening others to their own potential and divine purpose. Remember, God's plan has always included you as a beacon, a lighthouse shining through the storm. Your spiritual explosion tomorrow morning will not only transform your life, but create a ripple effect touching the lives of many. The divine power within you is contagious, and it will change your world in ways you have never imagined. As the first light of dawn touches the horizon tomorrow, prepare to step into a completely new realm, one where the ordinary fades away and the extraordinary becomes your new reality. This is not just a change of scenery or circumstance. It's a profound spiritual shift that will expand your consciousness and open doors you thought were forever closed. A new realm of blessings, favor, and divine connection is waiting for you. In this realm, you will experience a deeper connection with God. A closeness so intimate it will bring clarity, wisdom, and peace unlike anything you have known. It's a place where prophetic words will come alive and spiritual communication flows freely. You will hear God's voice more clearly, feel His presence more tangibly, and understand His plans for you more fully. This new realm is the gateway to your destiny, a sacred space where miracles and breakthroughs become the norm. This new realm is also a place of empowerment. Your spirit will be filled with renewed energy and strength, equipping you to walk boldly in your purpose. It will feel as though a heavy fog has lifted, revealing the vast landscape of opportunities and favor that God has been preparing just for you. Embrace this new reality with open arms. It is your divine inheritance. When God moves, His favor touches every part of your world. Tomorrow morning, you will begin to notice blessings flowing effortlessly into your life. Nature itself will seem to celebrate your breakthrough. The sun will shine warmer, the air will feel fresher, and the very environment will conspire in your favor. Birds may sing a little sweeter, flowers may bloom brighter. These are subtle signs of the divine blessing cascading down upon you. People around you will start to smile more, offer unexpected kindness, and open doors that seemed permanently closed. Colleagues will recognize your value. Strangers will offer help, and relationships that were once distant will grow warmer and more supportive. This favor is a supernatural endorsement of your worth and purpose. It's a clear sign that God's hand is upon you, guiding your steps and lifting you above every challenge. These blessings won't come in small doses. They will pour in like a mighty river, overwhelming and beautiful. Financial breakthroughs, health improvements, new opportunities, and divine connections will begin to manifest rapidly. Your life will become a living testimony of God's faithfulness. And you will find yourself walking in a joy so deep it cannot be contained. The final word of this message is an urgent call to readiness. Get ready for the unimaginable. Tomorrow morning's breakthrough is not just a subtle shift. It's an explosion of opportunity and miracle that will surpass every expectation you've ever held. Doors will open that you never even knocked on. Answers will come to prayers you thought were forgotten. And blessings will hit you like a spiritual bombshell. These opportunities will stretch across every area of your life: career, relationships, finances, health, and spiritual growth. Miracles will manifest in ways that defy logic, testifying to God's supernatural power and love. You will find yourself stepping into roles, places, and purposes that have been waiting for you, and the impact of your life will grow exponentially. This is your moment, your divine appointment with destiny. Do not hesitate, do not doubt, and do not delay. Tonight is for preparation. Tomorrow is for transformation. Stand firm in faith. Open your heart wide and watch as God's promises unfold before your eyes. The unimaginable is coming, and you are ready to receive it. Tomorrow morning, when your eyes flutter open, you won't simply awaken. You will arise as a new creation. The person you see in the mirror will carry an unmistakable glow, a renewed spirit radiating with divine purpose and power. Your reflection will tell a story of victory, resilience, and transformation, a far cry from the weariness or uncertainty you once knew. This will not be an illusion, but a profound reality. God will have changed you from the inside out. You'll notice an unfamiliar lightness in your step, a confidence that feels both powerful and peaceful. The heaviness of past burdens will have lifted, replaced by an unshakable hope and clarity. This is the moment when you realize the old version of yourself, the one weighed down by fear, doubt, or frustration, has given way to someone bold, courageous, and deeply aligned with God's destiny for your life. This transformation won't just be internal. Others will notice it too. People who have watched you struggle will suddenly see you thriving. Your voice will carry a new authority, your words filled with wisdom and grace. The world will feel your shift, and you'll begin to step into your role as a light bearer, a chosen vessel carrying the glory of God wherever you go. As you fully awaken tomorrow, embrace this new identity. You are no longer defined by your past limitations or pain. You are reborn, re-energized, and ready to walk into the fullness of what God has prepared for you. This new you is unstoppable, and the journey ahead will be unlike anything you've ever imagined. Within you, a sacred fire is waiting to burst forth, a fire kindled by the very breath of God. This divine flame will ignite your spirit with such intensity that no hardship, no setback, and no opposition will ever be able to extinguish it. It is a fire of passion, purpose, and unstoppable energy that will burn brightly, guiding your every step with clarity and power. This fire will consume fear, doubt, and discouragement, replacing them with courage, faith, and relentless determination. It will burn away every distraction that seeks to pull you off course, focusing your heart solely on the path God has laid out for you. Like the refining fire that purifies gold, this divine flame will bring out the best version of you, stronger, wiser, and radiant with God's glory. You will feel this fire as a surge of warmth and strength coursing through your veins. It will fuel your prayers, empower your decisions, and inspire your dreams. The flame will not flicker or falter, but will blaze steadily, lighting the way even through the darkest nights. Wherever you go, this divine fire will draw others toward you, igniting their own spirits with hope and faith. Remember, this fire is a gift, a sacred anointing that sets you apart. Guard it fiercely and nurture it daily. It is the heart of your transformation, the source of your unstoppable spirit, and the beacon that will lead you into the divine destiny awaiting you. Prepare to witness a miraculous harmony between you and the world around you. When God moves on your behalf, nature itself bends to His will, responding to the spiritual shift within you. Tomorrow morning, you'll begin to sense this alignment. Birds will sing as if celebrating your breakthrough. The breeze will carry a fresh, energizing scent, and even the sun will seem to shine brighter upon your path. This is not coincidence, but a divine orchestration. The universe will conspire in your favor, aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities in a perfect synchronized dance to bring you blessings. The laws of nature and the spiritual realm will intersect, opening doors you never knew existed and revealing paths that have been waiting for your step. You might notice small signs like a chance encounter with the right person, unexpected financial provision, or a sudden breakthrough in a long-standing issue. These are divine confirmations that God is rearranging your reality. The entire cosmos is responding because you are chosen and your time has come. Trust in this divine orchestration. Know that no force can stop what God has set in motion. As nature and the universe align around you, step boldly forward, knowing you are moving with the rhythm of heaven itself. No longer will obstacles slow you down or chain your progress. Tomorrow marks the day when every blockage, whether spiritual, emotional, or physical, begins to crumble with divine speed and authority. God's hand is moving swiftly to remove anything that has stood between you and your breakthrough. This clearing might feel sudden and astonishing. Doors that seemed permanently shut will swing wide open. Confusion will turn into clarity, doubt into certainty. God's power will act like a mighty force, dismantling barriers in seconds rather than years. The chains of limitation will shatter, freeing you to walk boldly into the destiny that has been waiting for you. It's important to prepare your heart for this release. Let go of resistance and surrender fully to God's process. Trust that no blockage is too big for His mighty hand. As you awaken tomorrow, expect to move forward with ease, confidence, and divine favor as your constant companion. Tomorrow morning, you won't just wake up. You will see with new eyes. A fresh light will flood your vision, enabling you to perceive life through a divine lens. This isn't merely physical sight, but a spiritual revelation, a clarity that illuminates truth, uncovers hidden blessings, and reveals your God-ordained path with unmistakable precision. With this new light, you'll recognize opportunities that were once invisible, discern the right decisions with ease, and understand people and situations from a place of wisdom and compassion. The confusion and uncertainty that clouded your mind will lift, replaced by insight and divine understanding. Your perspective will shift from limitation to limitless possibility. This light will also open your eyes to your own value and power. You'll see yourself as God sees you, whole, chosen, and anointed. This revelation will inspire confidence and courage to take steps you may have feared before. The divine vision you receive will guide you through challenges and lead you into your greatest season yet. The moment you wake, a supernatural energy will course through your entire being, mind, body, and spirit. This energy is not of this world. It is heaven's power manifesting within you. You will feel invigorated, alive, and ready to conquer any challenge with divine strength. This surge of power will bring a shift in how you move, think, and interact with the world. Where there was fatigue, there will now be endurance. Where there was hesitation, boldness. Your entire presence will radiate the confidence and peace that come only from God's power working through you. This energy will inspire you to take bold steps in faith, speak with authority, and embrace your calling with unstoppable momentum. The transformation is so real and profound that it will be undeniable to you and to those around you. Prepare to step into a realm where the miraculous is normal and the supernatural becomes your daily experience. This new dimension is a divine space where God's presence saturates every moment and His power flows freely. You will find yourself operating in a higher frequency of spiritual awareness, wisdom, and favor. In this realm, miracles will unfold with ease. Healing, provision, and divine encounters will become part of your everyday reality. Doors will open that you never even knocked on. You'll experience an intimacy with God that transforms your relationship with Him and the world around you. Walking into this dimension means leaving behind the old limitations and stepping fully into the life God has designed for you. A life of victory, abundance, and supernatural favor. Get ready for a financial breakthrough that defies logic and expectation. God is preparing to open doors of provision that have been locked for far too long. These opportunities will come unexpectedly through new jobs, promotions, gifts, or divine connections. This wealth will not just meet your needs, it will overflow, enabling you to bless others and advance God's kingdom. You'll experience freedom from financial stress and find new joy in giving and receiving. Trust that God's timing is perfect. As you awaken tomorrow, expect this sudden release of resources and walk boldly into your new season of financial favor. Tomorrow is also a day of deep healing. God's love will touch every broken place in your heart, bringing restoration and peace. Old hurts, disappointments, and wounds will begin to mend under the tender care of the Holy Spirit.